It's probably the most famous clock tower in the world. A symbol of London, British democracy and freedom that needed saving urgently. Since 2017, Big Ben's bongs have been almost entirely silent. And until recently, the Elizabeth Tower has been hidden behind scaffolding, undergoing an £80 million makeover to fix leaking roofs and crumbling stonework, among other issues.
We've replaced lots of stone, we've replaced all of the clock face glass, we've taken off all of the cast iron up at the roof level and repaired it and put it back on.
International tourists have never been permitted inside the tower, but Parliament's estates historian Dr. Mark Collins can take us 399 steps to the top and show us what's changed.
We have one of the cast iron dials which has 324 pieces of mouth-blown opal glass. We found that it wasn't actually black paint on the exterior, but it was a very vivid Prussian blue, which has now been returned.
New energy-efficient LED lights will illuminate the clocks. They'll be able to change colour to support causes or festivals. Hundreds of cogs, gears and chains that turn the dial hands and operate the bell hammers have been removed and cleaned.
This is the striking train, which is Big Ben.
When the mechanism and bell are reacquainted, Big Ben can strike again and the renovation will be complete.
Central one is Big Ben, the hour bell, which weighs over 13 tons, and then the 4 quarter bells give the tune, the Westminster quarters, which are taken from Handel's Messiah.
Shortly after it was installed, a crack appeared in the bell, but instead of having it replaced, the bell was turned, the hammer size reduced, and it has tolled with a deep, sonorous E note ever since.
It's such a serious note after the quarter chimes.
After the devastating wars of the 20th century, Big Ben's bongs took on new meaning.
First of all, it plays its part in a ceremony on Armistice Day in the remembrance of the thousands who died in the First War. When we come to the Second World War, it's heard around the world, it's broadcast by the BBC, and people hear it and they know that there is still one free country left in Europe. Now we've climbed 399 steps to the highest point in the tower, and we are looking at the Ayrton light. When either the House of Lords or the House of Commons is sitting after dark, the Ayrton light is switched on.
At the very top of the tower, beyond the gilding that has been restored and replaced, unique 360-degree views across the city, down onto Parliament Square and Westminster Abbey, and over the Thames in South London.
The clock tower has become such a feature of London. It has a festive air, it's got a sort of toy-like charm to it, and I think now that it's returned to this sort of frivolity that it had with all the gilding replaced and the new colour scheme, I think it's looking very special indeed.